What makes a consistent golfer? A consistent golfer is someone who hits the same type of golf shot time after time. Now I'm talking about hitting it right down the middle with a nice crispy divot. You get over the ball, you don't do a whole lot of thinking, you swing and you stripe one. And that is what we're after for in golf. A beautiful feeling golf shot. The way you do that and the way I teach my students to get this feeling time and time again is just two things. And the drill that I'm going to show you today will get you experiencing that feeling. So the first thing we have to look at is creating consistent contact. The number one thing I'll teach my students to get consistent contact, and this is a little mind-blowing here because it goes against the grain of what you've probably heard in golf instruction. But I want you to think about getting your weight forward. So we're talking about putting some more weight on the front leg. Setting the weight directly impacts your contact point with the ball. So think about it this way. Wherever I place my weight, my contact point is going to go. So weight forward, contact point forward on the ground. You see the club is coming into the ground in front of that golf ball right there. There's a beautiful divot, crispier than KFC. But if I ever shifted my weight in the golf swing or I stay back, and I see a lot of golfers, a lot of you are hanging back. If you're falling back and staying back here, you're almost always going to hit behind the ball. And a lot of times you run into the scooping and the flipping and the slicing, that chucking your clubs into the pond feeling. We don't like that. So we're going to set more weight on the front side towards the target. Automatically doing this in your golf swing will improve the ball striking and you'll start dropping shots right away. So just check this out. I'm going to set the weight forward and just make some swings with my shoulders. Weight forward here, let's go. Oh, that was saucy. I didn't even think much about that. And it just exploded off into the distance. I wonder if we can do that again. Let's just see. It was right in the middle too, that felt great. So I'm just gonna set it, whoop. Keep it there, don't do anything. Oh my goodness, look at that. Did it again. And a lot of golfers, they'll say, I just wanna be more consistent. Well, the consistency problem is that you're shifting too much. You're either shifting or swaying around, and you need to stay centered. So the first part about staying centered, weight forward. My students are blown away because I'll lock their weight forward like this. I'll say, hey, you can't go right. You can't go off the ball. You can't even move in this direction. So you got this wall set up, you're like chained to this wall. I tell my students, you cannot rip off the wall. In fact, if you're chained to it, I can't get off it. So you're stuck against this wall and you're gonna make a swing. Oh, there it is again. That is why we play golf. So then my students start getting really crispy contact with the ball just from that alone. You know some other things that happen? You're getting more power, it's feeling great, you want to play more golf. You get more power because you can only rotate. You know, a lot of people talk about, I can't rotate either. Well, you can't rotate because you're shifting. You can't rotate when you're flexed or you're shifting or swaying. You can rotate though if the weight's forward. Standing against that wall. There's more hip turn, there's more shoulder turn. I don't have to go to the gym to get that. I don't have to lift 400 pounds or go see a psychiatrist or a therapist. I mean like a physical therapist, you know. I need some mental help right about now. I'm sweating. You all know that it's like 95 degrees outside. So the next thing I'll tell them after they got this beautiful rotation and the weight's forward, just keep the lead arm straight. And when you do this, contact is guaranteed. So look at this. If the lead arm stays straight, the weight's forward, there's my contact point, right there. I can't make this up. Like, this is not a gimmick. It just sounds so easy, but it really is that simple. Keep the arm straight. If the arm breaks down, oh man, it's gonna be a long day. Arm breaks down, I gotta straighten it somewhere. Oh, now I'm digging holes. So keeping the arm straight, keeping the weight forward allows for a consistent contact point. I'm just gonna demonstrate weight forward, arm straight right here. Just keeping one arm. And that's the beauty of it. How much effort? Zero. Contact point maintained, same contact point. Works with every club in the bag. Now of course you don't take divots with your driver, but The idea is you have the same contact point with every club. There's the weight, set it, forget it. It's like you're a machine. And that's what you want in golf. In fact, that's what I'm teaching in my SagutoGolf online golf school. You're learning a step-by-step program to make yourself a ball striking machine. This is a big part of the program, learning to do this. Because without this, you can't do anything in golf. You got to hit it solid first. So you can check it out in the link in the description below, SagutoGolf. Life's just too short to play bad golf. So we get the arm straight, we got the weight for it. I'm just going to set it. I'm exaggerating here because I want you to get the sensation. There's the ball and chain to the wall. Whoosh. And I'm going to keep the lead arm straight. And there it is again. Look at that lovely divot pile. Now, I don't know about you, but if I was playing questionable golf, like if I was there and topping it, ball's going all over the place, I wouldn't want to play a lot. But if I was doing that, I'd want to play every day. And you can do that. Two things, wall and then shoulders with the lead arm straight. There it goes again. You'd swear it's magic, but it's just the beauty of physics and geometry. Wow. Hey, what do you guys think about that? You think it's pretty good? Yeah. My film crews, they can talk. I mean, they're not quite mute, but we're warming them up. They're like, yeah, it's pretty good. You know, I was thinking of breaking them in. I was gonna get one of my guys out here to just try this out. You know what, Colton, get over here. Colton doesn't play golf. He's played one round of golf. I've ever seen him play one round of golf. He dressed, he looked the part. He was in golf knickers and the full old school hat. He looked cool, but he never really swung a club. So I'm gonna start him out with this. We'll get him a club. Your hand's a little sweaty?
A little bit.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. I want you to set up to this golf ball. Just pretend like you're gonna hit it. All right, I'm gonna set him into the wall, and I'm gonna keep his arm straight. But before we hit the ball, we gotta do a couple things. So the ball, I just tricked you. I said we were gonna hit a ball, we're not. We're not yet. So go ahead and imagine the ball's there. Two things, we're gonna set the wall. So weight forward. And then I'm gonna get his lead arm straight. So it's set up a little bit more straight arms here. So elbows together, all right? Now the first thing, since he's a beginner, we're just gonna build contact. What we need to do, you're gonna keep this side with the weight on it. You're gonna keep this arm straight. I'm just gonna demonstrate here. Keep that arm straight, keep it there, and there's a contact point. It'll finish right about here. You see how the club's gonna come into the ground at that spot. I was a little behind it. So weight staying forward, I'm gonna tuck this arm a little bit in. There we go. Does it feel comfortable?
Yep.
It probably feels so weird. We give them the sensation of what it's like to have one contact point, right there. And so go ahead and do that without me helping you. Just keep this arm straight, the weight there, and then we're gonna tuck that arm in a little bit. Don't do anything else. Good, good. All right, let's do another one. Now your goal is to try and get the club to bottom out a spot right there. Focusing on that spot. Better. When you finish, have that club pointed a little bit more down, both arm elbows together right there. So he's working on arms straight. Never done this before. There it is. Good contact point. Do it again. Better. We're almost touching the ground with it now, right? He wasn't expecting this today. Beautiful. All right, let's do that one more time. I bet you can do that again. Almost. One more. Give me some elbows together right out here. Throwing that club down, elbows together. Bingo. Now he's got me all dirty. I got to put my clothes in the laundry. So, the moment of truth. I got him thinking there's so much pressure. There's like thousands of people watching this very moment. Things make this really difficult for you, right?
It does. Doesn't make it easy.
All right, so you're just going to do the same thing you did with those practice swings and just same short swing. We're just not doing anything too big yet.
Okay.
So setting the wall, a little bit more weight on the front. Right there. That's it, that's it. Just same thing. Don't think about the ball, just same swing. Did you see that?
I've never done that in my life.
You see that right there? It's like he's holding up a fish he just caught. You see this? Right on the center of the face. Never played golf, 0 experience. Hits it right on the middle. And that's the best feeling in golf. How did that feel?
Felt pretty good, yeah.
Would you want to do that again?
I would.
Yeah, you would. I mean, that's why we
Life's
play.
too short.
It is too short to play bad
golf.
So he hit about 4 grooves up, 2 or 3 grooves right there. Nice collection of the ball in the center of the face. It can happen for you. It can happen for anybody just doing these 2 things. Dude, that was awesome. So he just hit the ball first and took a divot. Doesn't play golf. You'd swear it's magic, but it's not. This is a guy with 0 golf experience. So what does that tell you? It tells you that if we do the right things, like wait forward and arm straight, it will happen, Saguto golfers. It happens for anyone. It can happen for you just by doing these things. So thanks for tuning in today. Colton, you were an awesome student. I put him on the spot, so everybody give him a round of applause in the comment section right there. You'll be checking the comments later, I'm sure.
Maybe I'll play some golf now.
Y'all enjoy your week, and I'll be seeing you in a future episode.
Awesome,
Well
man.
done. I didn't expect that was going to
I
happen.
didn't expect to hit the ball. I was like, I'm about to do this, and Tom's going to be like, you got to keep it in.